Alright YouTube, what's up? It's Iceman again, and just got a new knife today, so I want to do a quick overview of this knife. It's one I've been had my eye on for quite a long time actually. So let's just go ahead and get to it. It's a little CRKT box, so no surprise that it's a CRKT. Open this up. Got your little mini catalog. That's kind of cool. They have some pretty cool new stuff coming out for this year, so I'll have to take a look at that. Now this knife isn't a new knife, it's been on a while for CRKT, but it's new to me, so it's actually brand spanking new. Just came in today, and I got it. First of all, it's a CRKT Eros, as you can see. It's a very handsome knife. Oops, it helps if you flip it in the right direction. So it's got a nice little flipper. It's the IKBS bearing system on there. You can see that little logo on the pivot screw. That's the IKBS logo, and that's usually, like, a lot of times they'll actually say IKBS on the knife, which on this one it doesn't. You can see this one's a Ken Onion design. He's done lots of work more recently with CRKT. Longtime Kershaw, did a lot of longtime Kershaw designs, so obviously he makes insane customs, which are crazy hard to get and expensive, but you got your serial number there, and just says CRKT, and then the item number on there. So this knife is what they call a tactical gentleman's folder. I got it for a gentleman's folder. I got it to carry in a suit or in slacks if I go to church or like for work. So I wanted to get something very lightweight. I've had a few gentleman folders. This one has always caught my eye because it's so crazy lightweight, and they have it listed as 1.4 ounces, which kind of blows my mind that it's that light, but feeling it in your finger, it is literally like a feather. It is so light, it's crazy. And they achieve that because they use titanium handles, and then they're milled out quite a bit, and you can see the extensive milling and, you know, the different things to lighten it up with the holes here and just the way the scales are milled. It's really, actually a really handsome knife and really crazy lightweight. I love the feel of titanium. So it's got nice machined titanium. It's a tip-up only carry. Normally not a fan of that. This is actually a really cool pocket clip, and it goes well in the pants. So kind of a cool design. So I was okay with that for how light it is. I mean, what you're getting out of this, you're getting a 3-inch blade, and it's the Acuto Plus steel, which is anywhere from a 59 to a 61 Rockwell hardness. So it's a pretty decent steel. I also had it on a ripple, and that's actually the gentleman's folder I had before this was a ripple, which kind of looked, you know, didn't really look as much like a gentleman's folder, and it was a little bit heavier. Not much, but a little. So I wanted to try the Eros out. So I was kind of blown away about how lightweight they claimed it was. So I want to get out my scale and kind of show you that it really is 1.4 ounces. Coming at 1.5. A second ago it came in at 1.4, so that could be my scale. See, there you go, 1.4. 1.4 ounces in a knife. That is insane. You can barely feel it in your pocket. I was carrying it around a little bit in some shorts today. Oh, see, it's so light I just dropped it. I mean, it literally is really light. I usually like to carry bigger folders, but this is going to fit a certain niche, and it's going to be for that suit, church carry, slacks, and those kind of things. So it's not going to get carried a ton, but it's going to get carried when I'm wearing those things, and I happen to be going out of town for work, and I'm going to have to be dressed like that for a few days. So that's one reason why I got it. So it's very smooth, IKBS. I mean, it flips open like with little to no effort. I don't know if you've ever had a knife with IKBS, but it's a smooth system. I really like it. I had it on the ripple, and I actually have it on my Boker Quaken that was modified by Alex Dietz, and I did a video of that already, and that's got a much bigger blade, much bigger knife, but it flies open with that IKBS with the flipper mod he did. So it's a really nice little knife, crazy lightweight. Here it is, size comparison for you. This is a Spyderco Sage, which is another favorite of mine, and you can see up close that the let's get it. There we go. The Eros is quite a bit smaller. I mean, quite a bit. Normally, like I said, I like to carry bigger knives. I mean, I even feel the Sage for me is on the small end of knives for me. but this is definitely going to fit a niche that I have. And if you're looking for a gentleman's folder, I mean, look no further. Titanium handles, so you got that nice titanium look, that nice titanium feel. It's got a good steel. It's got a nice long blade. Came razor sharp, as most of CRKT knives do. Here's a little. Just have this post-it note chilling here, so I did cut some cardboard with it, so it might have dulled out. See, it's plenty sharp. It's cutting right through that stuff, like no big deal. It just slices it, so very sharp. Every CRKT knife I've had, a couple ripples. I've had a couple ripples. I had the Walmart ripple. I had the blue frame lock. This one, they all come very, very sharp. This one has the titanium frame lock, and it's kind of covered up. There you go. Kind of see this, the lock up on that. It's nice and early. It's firm. No blade play in any direction. So it's a firm little knife. I mean, I picked this up for around $100. Couldn't find it. A lot of retailers had it for more like $160, which to me wasn't worth that much. But when I found it for $100, I jumped all over it. It's brand new. So definitely a cool little knife. It's going to fit a nice little niche in my rotation for a gentleman's carry knife. And yeah, I think that's about it. Very lightweight, 1.4 ounces. I'll put the total specs in the video description below. It's got a 3-inch blade. Overall length is 7 inches. And like I said, IKBS, tip up only. So I think that's it. It's going to be a short and sweet video today. Oh, it does have open construction. It's got a couple of little hourglass style standoffs, so you can see those on there. And the blade centering is nice and centered on this. So I mean, for the money, CRKT is kind of, one of those budget companies, but this is a nice little knife. I mean, titanium. And I've been on just a kick with titanium. I mean, pretty much all the knives in my collection have two materials, either titanium or carbon fiber, as you saw with the other two knives that I showed. Those don't have titanium on them, but they both have carbon fiber, so it's either titanium or carbon fiber for me anymore. It's just kind of my preference of materials, one or the other. And if both together, that's even better. So any questions or comments, leave them in the section below, and I'll see you next time.